leaving me with nothing left to say. I will make this fairly brief. First of all, before I get started, can we raise another toast, please, to the gorgeous bridesmaids, Jade, Lily and Ruby. What a fantastic job they did today. Jade, Lily and Ruby. Yeah. And the outstanding page boys, Freddie and Archie, incredibly well behaved today. Where they gone? Oh,
Okay, come on, buddy.
only really outstripped by the bride herself, Vicky, who looked incredible today. All right, easy. And what an appearance! Okay, obviously I was very nervous about being the best man today and making a speech in front of you all. Never done it before, probably never do it again. So realistically, I wanted a list from Glenn of guests here, broken down by age and sex. Well, I've had a good look round. It seems to be a few of you that are broken down by age and sex, so I feel like I'm safe to carry on. I feel like I'm in good company. How about the bride again? Doesn't she look incredible? Doesn't she look incredible? And actually, that hasn't scrubbed up that badly either. It's incredible what a bar of soap and a flannel will do. Although I'm just wondering how many of you have noticed he's pretty much copied everything I'm wearing today. I wasn't going to say much about it, but actually I've known Glenn for, as we say, well over 30 years now, and the photos over on the wall there prove that I'm the one with the afro. Yeah, of all of my friends at playgroup and infant school, Glenn was one of them. My first memories of him really are sitting on the carpet together at story time. He'd look round at me and pull a funny face or make a funny comment. I'd crack up laughing and get into trouble and be told to stand facing the wall with my hands on my head. I pretty much didn't change all the way through school. It's pretty much the way it's been. He's always had a very sharp sense of humour, but just very, very badly mistimed. Like all friends, I mean, we've had our ups and downs though. You can't escape that if you've known each other for 35 years. I vaguely remember a time when we were playing off-ground TIG together, and we fell out about the rules and who was it and whatever. I think I called him Big Ears. I think he called me Chocolate Man. We both ran home crying, and that was that. But then, I mean, like all good friends, the next day he emailed me at work, and everything was fine. It's just like the way friends should be. We've shared some proud times over the years. Obviously, we were in the same classes at school. When I think back to, I think it was 1985, we got our first activities badges together at Cubs. That was a special moment. Then a few years later, we were in the same house team at school. We were both in Stonehenge, and we won the school sports day, which again, special times. Then after we left school, we started to pursue our own different interests. I was into sport, Glenn was into his music and got very good on the guitar. And so, likewise, Glenn came to see me perform. I went to see Glenn, and I saw him get his standing ovations in crowded bars and whatever. Yeah, it was incredible. Made me very proud. I think probably the proudest moment, though, moving on from that, was a time at a very well-known West London nightclub, where I got to witness Glenn get thrown out of the ladies' toilets wearing a school uniform by a bouncer. Incredible to me. Very, very special times. He was always a bit of a ladies' man at school. I used to have crowds of girls flocking around me to ask me for Glenn's number or ask me questions about Glenn. So it was never any good for my self-esteem. Took me a good few years to get over that. I had my own successes as the years moved on. I've got a gorgeous wife, Caroline, over there. So I feel like I've done all right. And it's culminated. I think it was one summer night, 2007. I was in a bar with Glenn, just enjoying a drink, and some attractive short brunette came up to me, all smiley, and started talking to me while Glenn was in the toilet. Glenn was in the toilet because you generally find if you go out with Glenn, after 2 beers, it's every 10 minutes. He gets into a cycle. So anyway, we were in the toilet cycle by this time, and so a young lady came up to me and started to small talk with me. And I thought, I've still got the magic. I thought, watch out, Swindon, there's studs in town. Then she hit me with a killer question, what's your friend's name? But at least I've got, every cloud's got a silver lining, at least I've got the pleasure of saying that I introduced the happy couple here today, which makes me very proud again. On behalf of the bridesmaids, the page boys and me, I'd like to thank Vicky and Glenn very much. They put tremendous effort into today, and it's just great that we could be a part of it. And I hope that all of today, apart from perhaps this speech, has met with their expectations. I absolutely knew that they were made for each other. We went on the stag do quite recently, quite a highbrow affair at Ascot Racecourse. And on the way back, somebody gave Glenn a questionnaire about Vicky. It was kind of a Mr. and Mrs. questionnaire to see what he knew about her. And out of, I think, 20 questions, he got like 18 of them right or something like that, which made me feel terrible. And it was all random things that you really wouldn't know about your partner. So I immediately went home and started asking random questions to my wife, because I was thinking, well, I wouldn't have known that. So yeah, clearly meant to be together. Well, actually, I think I'll probably leave it there. But if you can just charge your glasses, we'll have one more toast. Fornication. For an occasion such as this, it now gives me great pleasure to invite you to be upstanding, please, and raise your glasses. Glenn and Vicky, may your love be modern enough to stand the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever. Glenn and Vicky.
Glenn and Vicky.
Thank you.